Welcome to Savage Off-Road. Today we're going to be installing a BYD Shark manual roller shutter. So this is our CargoGuard model. Our leg's already started. I'll jump in the video. We're running a bit late, but I'll show you what we do. Roland is doing our trifold onto a BYD Shark. Alpha in for a roller shutter, a Canon in for a roller shutter, and that's just half our day. And then we've got another 4 cars or 5 cars lining up. To install the roller shutter, what we're going to show you quickly is Oleg's going to quickly run you through what he's done. He's already removed the factory bolts, which are T40s. Okay, so you've got your T40s here. All right, so he's removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the 2 at the back. This is the version 3 roller shutter. Comes with the bracket in the box, all right? You don't need to now cut any of this anymore. We've redesigned the bracket so that you don't have to cut anything and it's easier to mount, all right? So it's still super strong. So he's removed the T40 bolts. He's got this rail out of the box. This smaller curved bit goes at the back. The fatter wide bit goes at the front, okay? So he's done that, putting the T40s in. He's pretty much gonna make it flush with the top of this the whole way down. And we've got our T40, so that's what you need to go and buy. All right, now these can be fairly tough to get out. If they are tough to get out, we recommend potentially slightly heating them up. It can help to break down the Loctite that's built up on there. They do put a lot of Loctite on there from factory. Not sure why so much, but it's red Loctite and it's super tight. So if you have, make sure you get a brand new T40 Impact. We do these all day, every day. They're a pain in the ass, but if you want us to do it, we can do that in Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane, and also WA, all right? So this is a tap, right? This tap is a M8 by 1.25, and what we normally do is we clean these out after we remove the factory bolts, just to clean out any of the Loctite, and it helps allow us put the bolts in a lot more easy than fighting against it. All right, so he's already pre-installed the rails. He's also pre-drilled the holes for the drain, so you can see here, he's put the little rubber grommet in after he's put the hole saw through there. So when you're drilling these holes, you'll need to get your own hole saw. It's a 20 mil at the back and a 28 mil at the front, all right? So you can see down here, I'll jump in. We put the holes nice and high so that when see where that diagonal is? When your box is sitting here, your box sits here, and then your hose just tucks out there nice and easy. So a lot of factory ones, if you buy from official BYD, they're trying to use the factory holes, which is not good in my opinion. Yes, you have to drill your car. However, if you put it down here, as soon as you put long things in your tub, it rips the plastic hose and cuts it, and you're gonna get water all in your tub as soon as it rains. So it's an absolute nightmare if you use the factory grommet here, all right? So I recommend drilling it, putting it in there, 28 mil hole saw, Bob's your uncle, tuck the hose out the back, easy as on both sides, okay? These are the hoses, so they just push out through there, nice and easy. Here, we mount this here. This is the 20 mil one, all right? The roller shutter is gonna be installed after this, so he's already assembled it on the ground here. So to assemble the roller shutter, I might actually get him to quickly show us how he does that in a second. This is the rail. So you get a left and a right rail. You've got a rubber seal that runs around the bottom of it, okay? You've got tracks down here. That's where the nuts are already pre-installed, all right? And they're in their position. If they ever come loose, you just put them back into their position and put an M6 into it. So let's get this on. So what Oleg's done is we use a pallet, and then we use the box over here, and we use the box to rest it up so that one person can do it. So what he's gonna do is, he's gonna slide that on, okay? Just like that. Okay guys, so we're underneath. Now, as you can see, underneath here, you've got 1 and 2 M6. So Oleg's gonna get his M6 with a washer. So it already has Loctite pre-installed on the M6 bolt. You install it into the rail like that, and it pulls into the rail and it pulls down onto the roller shutter box itself. So then he's gonna get the other one. He's not gonna tighten it up too tight. He's gonna put the front one in now, just like so, nice and easy, not hard at all. If your roller shutter ever loses tension and it's a manual roller shutter, all you need to do is tension this. So this is your tensioner, all right? So if you clockwise this, it puts tension on the spring and it will make your roller shutter close. So say for instance, wear and tear over 2 years or a year, if you start finding the roller shutter is not retracting, you then tension this. Now just remember and keep in mind, you need to maintain your roller shutters, okay? Ours are very good, however, you still need to make sure your tracks are always clean on the side. So if you find it's not rolling smoothly, make sure you check your tracks, clean them out, and just grease them up a little bit, and Bob's your uncle. Anyway, so he's gonna get the cover of the gutter now. So this is the cover. Okay, so the cover's got 3 M6s that go on the top as well. Now this here is a seal that goes down the bottom. So when it rains, the water drips down this and not into your tub underneath the roller shutter. So these are your M6 little bolts and little plastic caps. The plastic caps are a nice little aesthetic cover that goes over the bolt so that it makes it look aesthetically nice when you, looks just a lot nicer. All right, so he's gonna put that on now. Easy as that, then those plastic covers just push down. So he's gonna do all 6 of those. Roller shutter is assembled now. He's just cleaning it off. Look at that, beautiful. He's cleaned the tub. Hoses are in, all right. So these hoses, the rubber ones go at the back and the plastic ones go in the front. He's also put the grommets on here as well. All right, see the rubber grommets? So that'll go straight into the bottom of the roller shutter. So it's pretty much prepped and ready for the roller to go on now. So let's get that on. So you carry it over and you drop it on, as easy as that. And then you pull your front flap out to make sure it's all neat and tidy. That sits like that. So that's how it sits on the side rail. Beautiful. And then you just pull anything that's caught under, you just literally pull it out or just push it and then it goes flat. And you do that the whole way along, all right? And then you get this flap here, the rubber seal, and that goes, make sure you push that down. And we'll align this now and do it up. Now, prior to putting this on, we've also sealed this. I just totally forgot to mention it. So you see we run a nice bead of silicone underneath here, just so no water runs back, all right? And also we run it down the bottom, like that. Sorry, there you go. So now that the roller shutter's on, you get your little M6 studs with Allen keys on them, see that? You got your little Allen key on the end there, and you put your little M6 in the track. There's a nut like this, and you screw it in, pretty easy. Lock it out, make sure you lock it out on the top, right, with the Allen key. So make sure this is locked into the alley track very tight, otherwise you'll tighten the bottom nut, however the stud will just unwind and come out like that, see that? So you need to make sure you lock these, all right? Once they're locked in, you line them up with all your brackets, should all line up. We'll start putting the nuts on and washers. So you got a nylock nut and a flat washer that go on after it. So Oleg's just gonna put the rest of them in. So we make sure the front's lined up left to right. And then we close the roller, so we've done up the 2, 1, 2, and then we leave the back ones a bit loose, well, fully loose. We make sure the roller shutter is not at all, the tracks aren't spread apart too far, and then there's a little bit of play between left and right, but not too much play. Okay, that's perfect amount. So he'll do them up now. Now what that allows is the roller shutter to be able to glide in the track without being squashed and too much resistance on it. And then you don't want it too wide because the lock bar won't reach, all right? So, and people can break in. So you need to make sure you don't have too much and not too little. That's a good amount. That's what it looks like all fitted up, like this, all right? And you just pull your little front flap out like this, like that. And that's how that sits like that, beautiful. So the water runs down, falls on there, goes down, easy, nothing goes into your roller at all. And that's how the seal fits on the side, which is nice and tidy all the way down. Beautiful, look at that. We've got to do the hoses. I'm getting one step ahead. Oleg hasn't even finished his job and I'm already saying we're done. So the hoses go into here. Really easy to open this. Now when there's tension on it, okay, it means it's unlocked. If it's free, which like that, that means you've used the key and you've locked it. So you can lock that back. So you need to push hard, down, it opens up, put the hose on, easy as, get your hose clamp, put your hose clamp on, easy as, and then you also do the same for the back ones there. Now the reason we fit it like that is because if you have them running straight down, when you put stuff in your tub, it's gonna get smacked away. Nice fitment, so we'll do that for all 4 hoses now. So, all right, so how big is the manual roller shutter for the BYD Shark? So we're gonna measure from the back here. So from there to there, you're looking at about 40 centimeters, right there, all right guys? So from here, this point here, so if you want to put a bike in or something, this is your measurement, all right? So from the back of the roller to here, you're looking at 115 centimeters, okay, to the rear tailgate. So we're going to go from there to there, that's including on top of the floor mat. What is it?
32 and a half.
32 and a half.
51.5.
So 51 minus the floor mat. Okay, cool. So that's the measurements for the roller shutter on the BYD Shark. Now you've got different points. Oleg will show you. You flick the rope to the left, it re-engages the latch, it stops here. That's 1 point, stops there, that's 2 points, and then it comes to the end, which is 3 points, okay? You also can keep this permanently locked if you want to, and if you want to just use it like that, and say for instance, you want to just close this is central locked, so you open it like this, you pull the lever to the right, sorry, it goes to the back, pull it back all the way. So right to open, left to lock. Easy as that. You've also got some LED lights. You've got 1 and 2. Now, not that you need those, you've got beautiful big lights on your BYD Shark. Comes with 2 keys. So to lock the lock, pop the little seal away, turn your key. If it's facing up, that means it's locked. See how the button's nice and free now? I can press it easily. That means the roller is locked. Parallel, like that. It's now got tension on it. You have to push really hard down to open it, all right? Now, if it's just doing this, that means it's not latched, but when it hits the back, it automatically reactivates the lock, and then you can close it again, all right? There you go. You can order that at savagetech.com.au. We've also got the electric version, which is pretty much identical to the manual version. The roller box is slightly bigger, not much, and the difference is the sides are exactly the same, the top is the same, it doesn't have a handle, it has our logo, exactly the same, it's just minus the handle, but it's electrically operated from your 2 remotes and also a button that goes in the inside here. All right, peace out, have a good one, and remember to like and subscribe and tick the little bell button so you get notifications when our cool vids come out. Peace out, have a good one.